Hey, hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. A little bit of a late night stream. We're gonna do some more PlayStation Classic. So, as prior streams, I have a PlayStation Classic now, which lets me essentially play any PS1 games I want. Comes with a cool little controller, and these things are super easy to mod. You just stick a USB right into it, and it works completely fine. Like, it instantly is moddable. So I've been having a blast playing through a lot of games on this itself. Genuinely a wonderful mini console that you can just take with you wherever. There's two emulators I have installed on it. The first is the default standard one that everyone uses, and what's cool about it is there's a second one tied to it, which is the retro like boot stuff, because the default one's Auto Bleem, and then like Retro Arc is the second emulator. I've been playing with Auto Bleem for most of the last streams, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give some love towards the like the Retro Arc and shit like that. Retro Arc's a lot cooler in the technical aspects. There's a lot more you can do. However, generally I just like to have it simple. I'll just use Auto Bleem. It's right there. I love the icons it has. It feels very classic, so I like using that more. But tonight I'm going to be playing through some Tony Hawk with Retro Arc. So I've already been doing stuff with Alyssa Steamer. Maybe I'll stick to another skater. Let's do some Bob Burnquist. He used to be one of my favorite skaters as a kid. Hopefully this is sounding alright. Give me just 1 second to set something up. There we go. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in Bob Burnquist. I don't know if I'll 100% this. It's fairly easy to 100% Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, to be honest. It's a very nice, simplistic game. I played so much of 1+2 that I remember where like all of the objectives and shit are at this point. They're like baked into my brain. Warehouse is definitely one of my favorite maps ever. I love this map to death. I'm not personally a big fan of like the big maps. I personally like the smaller maps like this. I don't know, they're just fun. I think it's just the limitations that spark more creativity for me, I think. That's usually how I've always been as a person, is like I shine better and enjoy things more when I have a limitation to it. Like, don't get me wrong, the big maps are like really, really cool. Like they're awesome. But they give me too many options to do stuff with. There we go. And that should be everything completed. So, like, there's only 5 objectives in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. They're fairly easy to beat. So I can actually end this. Also, I apologize if the pause menu gets loud. I don't know what is up with that, but it's very funky. There we go. Oop. Let me just put my full name on here for this. One thing that I'm a little disappointed in is the fact that Auto Bleem and RetroArch don't communicate with each other. So if you have a save on Auto Bleem, it will not transfer over to RetroArch, which is a little disappointing. Maybe there's something in here that can read it. I don't personally know. I may look it up at some point to see, but as a standard, there is no way to really transfer saves over. But hey, that gives me a way to replay the games like fresh saves each time, I guess. It's almost like having different memory cards. At least I didn't bail on that. I can jump up here. Yeah, there we go. I love the way the top of that roof sounds. Like, I think it's like the best, like the perfect sound for that. As silly as that sounds. See if I can get all these in a minute. Ooh, that may cost me time. I definitely ain't getting these this time. Let me retry. Alright, that was a little embarrassing. Let me retry that. Well, let's go backwards. One of the big objectives that I'm not a fan of that 1+2 added, because they needed to have like obviously 10 objectives per level. They added like wall riding school bells. It always annoyed me because I never remember the placements fully on them. Oh shit. There we go. I don't think I have the pro score yet, so let me get that, and then I'll tackle the other stuff next restart. There's the pro score. Right, I think that should be good. Alright, now I can collect skate. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. That was a powerful bong sound. Alright, that should be everything, to my knowledge, unless I didn't get, like, one last tape. But I'm pretty sure everything is completed in this level. See what the tape challenges are. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten them. Yep, I already got them. Oops. And run. I would go on to the next level. Personally, Mall is one of my favorite levels in the series. I really, really love it. They definitely make it better later on because in this version, you just stop at the end of it, which is very disappointing. Let me just try to get the high scores and stuff first. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, shit. Not doing the best job of getting a high score, am I? Oh, it's always that damn flip. Remove that somehow. But yeah, honestly, like, playing with this PlayStation Classic has been just wonderful. Normally, I don't play too many PS1 games. Usually, if I play classics, I go straight to N64. So, usually it's not something I play too often, but having just the accessibility of, like, a mini PS1 to take anywhere, plus with, like, the actual, like, sort of authentic controllers is just really nice. Give me just 1 second, fixing something up. Right, there we go. Yeah, let's do some more of Mall. I was enticed by Downhill Jam, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I'll complete all these first. So getting these Mall signs first. Attempt to. Okay, let me retry. Hey, welcome in, KZ Demon. Good seeing you tonight. Alright, that was immediately into a crash. But I hope you're doing well. I had to stop doing that. Alright, new plan. Let me get skate first. This is probably one of my favorite levels to speedrun in 1+2. Just a really, really solid level, especially the fact that you can warp back to the beginning. It's always satisfying because I always go after like the right side first, and then I go after the middle, and then midway through the middle I'll take care of the one pole on the left side. I think I got it. Yep, I got skate. I got all set for a stream, and then my stomach betrayed me. I got exhausted. Oh, dude, I feel that. I get that shit all the time too. I can never like schedule streams because like I just run out of energy for it. Hey, welcome in, TH. Great Perfect Dark stream as always, man. I figured you entertained me with Perfect Dark throughout the night. I'll give you some entertainment with Tony Hawk Pro Skater. But welcome in, everyone. Good seeing ya. So this is currently what I'm playing on is a PlayStation Classic. I picked it up during my vacation, and they're super easy to mod. And like I just decided that like me and my brother were gonna play through it, and I was like, oh, I should probably get some more games for it. And then I just really started enjoying using this thing. Normally I don't play too many PS1 games, but the fact that it's just a small little compact box that can essentially load and play anything like original PlayStation is just wonderful. I see Tony Hawk and I click watch. Yeah, I was like, you kept me entertained with Perfect Dark all night. I was working on a bunch of stuff for the streams and like future stream stuff. So I was like, you know what? I think it's a good Tony Hawk night. It actually can run Doom. It can run the PS1 Doom, and also the Auto Bleem emulator actually has Doom installed on it. The music sounds like a fart simulator, but it can run it. Also, feel free to let me know if the audio is too quiet, too loud, anything like that. I was messing around with it earlier because when me and Aries were in call, it was giving some audio issues. Fart simulator, thanks, I already have a partner and a dog. Ooh, I don't think I actually got the secret tape. I think it's the last thing I'm missing. But yeah, since I've been playing this... Oh my god. Since I've been playing this little PlayStation Classic again, I've really started getting hooked into the original Tony Hawk games. Oh, shit. The Tony Hawk game, I genuinely... No, this level is not in 3. You may be thinking of Airport. But if anyone hasn't played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, oh my god. On the PS1, I highly recommend it. It's really good. In fact, I think half the levels are probably I like better than the actual PS2 versions now. Like, they're really good. I suck really bad at Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, but I have all 3 games on the N64. Yeah, like, I'm an alright player. I've always kind of kept myself limited on how much I learn about the game. Because when I ended up learning a lot of stuff and speedrun stuff for Perfect Dark, it like opened up a whole new can of worms of like tech and stuff to perform when I play. So I kind of keep it simple with Tony Hawk. But it's definitely one of my favorite series ever. I love it so much. Perfect way to end that level. But good seeing you, Axe. I hope you're having a good night. I believe I got everything on there now. But yeah, I've really come to love like the original PS1 Tony Hawk games. They were games I liked, but I never really visited them too much. Um, like I own all of them. Like I have them on like the PS1. Now I got them on the N64, which is really cool. Um, but generally I kind of slept on them. Like I was like, oh, I already got like the PS2 era and stuff like that, and I really love them. But like visiting this classic, I'm like, man, these are actually just like really solid. Once you kind of forget what you've learned in the PS2 games, they're very solid. One of the hardest skill things I had to rewire my brain for was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Because the revert in PS2 is like super easy to do. But on PS1, you have to be like frame perfect when you touch the ground. So like as your board touches the ramp, you have to hit the revert. But they make it easier on PS2. I recall the American Wasteland games having some hard goals. Don't think so. But they did make American Wasteland have a special edition that I think added 3 new levels in PlayStation 2. I don't know if they did it for any other consoles. But yeah, like it's just the fact that like the game runs at a limited frame rate and just like a whole new engine where they were trying their best with this engine. I'm impressed that, oh my god, they got 4 games out of this engine. And honestly, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 runs really good for what it's worth. The thing I always struggled with the N64 versions was landing manuals. I just couldn't do it for the life of me. So I was just playing 2 earlier, so I still got the manuals stuck in my head. Skill token things appear just a blink bonus. Yes, they are. There is no real stat increases in this. Besides getting like more objectives. Like the more objectives you complete, the higher your skills go. You like unlock new boards and stuff. Definitely an interesting idea they had for it. But yeah, like I've really come to appreciate these games. Like especially like 3, dude. Like 3 was so much fun to play through. I wonder if like they were just given like screenshots or themes of what to do with 3. But the levels are mostly completely different. There's a few levels that are still relatively the same. What comes to mind is Foundry, sort of, and I'm trying to think of what other level it would be. Los Angeles, I'd say. But even then, they have like a lot of little unique changes to them. Skater Island is just a actual just park now, instead of going out to like an outdoor pirate ship. It's just like a backyard to a skate park, which is really cool. I'm trying to think what else. Tokyo's different. Airport, I kind of really like how they do airport. Airport's smaller in the end zone. There's not the lower level stuff, which I kind of like to an extent. Because I feel like a lot of times you can just get stuck down in the bottom area, and it's a little tedious to come back up. I think Thug 2 did a good job with making a teleporter down there. But yeah, they just did a wonderful job for 3. Like, I genuinely really love what they've done, because it doesn't just feel like a straight rehash of like the PS2 games. It's just unique. I'd love to see more of the classic levels ported to like Thug Pro or any other like PC port of Tony Hawk. I know they got Canada from Thug or Pro Skater 3 in there. I'm curious on why that was the level they picked. It's a really good level, but I'm curious if it was like a way to test if they could port stuff or what. But when it comes to like knowing much about what's it called, like Tony Hawk like development and stuff like that, I'm kind of not the most knowledgeable. Hey, welcome in, Mooning. Hope you have a good day so far. Just an E. The E's over there, but I can quickly grab this. Too slow. Community members did import those old levels. We have to download them. Interesting. I will definitely be downloading them. You know, holy shit, comboed. Do you know why they're not a part of the base? Let me see if I can get E this way. Shit. Alright, one more try, one more try. Nah, I ain't getting it. Yeah, I'll have to definitely look at getting them downloaded, because I genuinely really love those levels. They're really cool. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 levels are lacking because the old gen engine they were made in. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, a lot of these levels are very bare bones compared to what was released later on. Every time somebody says thug, I think about Joe Biden meme about the Thug Shaker. Was it Thug Shaker Central or something like that? Oh, I missed. Fuck! It's gonna sound weird. I was mentioning it in the beginning of the stream. I kind of prefer like the small simplistic levels, but usually generally how I like very limited things, because I get overwhelmed when it comes to like bigger set pieces and stuff. It gives me more things to do, but then I'm kind of like, well, I got so many different things to trick off of and stuff. I get a little like, well, I don't know which one's like the best thing to do. Let me try the normal way. Well, let me actually retry. Say by the time I reached E, I was not gonna get it. The new Doom games with micromanaging life. So new Doom games with micromanaging life, ammo, armor, cooldowns. All of that would be a pain. What's that for? Are you talking about Hideous Destructor? Oh, cooldown. It sounds a bit similar to Hideous Destructor, which is personally one of my favorite Doom mods. For those who may not know what that is, it's a fairly realistic Doom mod fairly old. It didn't run on GZ Doom for a while. Somebody recently, I think, ported it over. Eternal and Dark Age, it entirely depends. I quite enjoyed my time with Eternal. It's not a game I really revisit, but I did have a fun time playing through it. Here and now. Yeah, for the Hideous Destructor mod, it's really sick. It's like you have to micromanage everything. Like, you have to actually like make sure you have the right bullets and right magazines, and you have to individually load your magazines bullet by bullet. And if you have the wrong magazines and stuff, your weapons can like malfunction and shit like that. And it essentially, you're extremely weak. A single fireball can kill you. And it's like you're just playing as a normal human in like the Doom universe. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got all the objectives in here. Let me check real quick. 40,000 points. Okay, that's doable. One thing I feel Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 lacks a little bit in is making objectives easier to see. After not playing 1 or 2 and stuff for like a long while, I was just so clueless on where the stop signs were, or like the no skating signs, because like they blend in so perfectly. Oh yeah, I love the Benihana. It's fucking wonderful. It is definitely one of my favorite moves to always pick. Oh shit. Something I think is very unique when it comes to Pro Skater 1 is it really requires you to use your entire move pool, essentially. Because you just got a very limited amount of moves. There we go. Jackass is a silly move, yeah. I wonder if anyone genuinely likes having like the sow flip. I'm so glad that like later games let you like remove it, but I wonder if there's anyone that genuinely uses that in like their move pool. It's always the one move that happens when I don't want it to. Level select. Let's move on to downhill. Another also really cool level. I really like these downhill designs. It would have been really cool to see what a Tony Hawk game in the original concept would have been, with all the downhill tracks and stuff they were originally designed, or like concepted. Oh shit. Also, at some point, actual soda ads, yeah. At some point, I need to try and see what's wrong with my my net play. Maybe I just got like something wrong on it or what. But I haven't used RMG in like a good while, so I think maybe there's something that I don't just have like in sync with everyone else. Oh shit. I'm gonna get the pro score here. Definitely not now. Retry it here. Don't wreck when landing. Yeah, I know, right? First try. Yeah, there we go. One of my favorite little loopholes, like little exploits. Oh my god, into the big drink. In 1+2 is getting the secret tape, because I feel like getting the secret tape in this level is always like notorious for being kind of a pain. In 1+2, if you just bank off of a half pipe at the right spot and then spine transfer, you can land right next to it, like right where you have to do the big jump. And it just makes it completely trivial, which is very satisfying. Is this map also in the N64 version? I think it is. There's a version on 3, I believe, as well for the PS or for the N64. That's just called Downhill. It's just a straight downhill, and then there's a ramp that launches you onto like a building above like water. It's really weird. It's a really weird map. But I believe that's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Okay, now I gotta collect skate, and then I gotta do the pro score and secret tape. Aw, so close. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna get the secret tape, but it's worth a shot. Come on, there we go. Maybe I am. Maybe I can get it. I don't think I got enough air. Oh well. Good attempt. I didn't think I was going to get that from the beginning, so I'm more impressed I kind of haphazardly made my way over there. Now, this E, for me, was a skill check when I originally first played this game. I just never had enough speed to get up to grab it. Are you trying now? Now I can go after the secret tape. That was a pretty good attempt for me, just kind of haphazardly jumping. Oop. Did I make it? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Well, I see this map on the N64 version. Oh, wow. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 can be fairly hard. Like, your first few times. Like, honestly, this was probably one of the harder Tony Hawk games for me. For a while. Please. There we go. Mountain Dew ads on the N64 feels special, yeah. It's wild. There's so many games on the N64 that just in this generation that just had like Mountain Dew logos. One of my favorite racing games, Rush 2, has, if you collect all of the Mountain Dew cans that are hidden in the level, you unlock the Mountain Dew Dragster. Oh, I was hoping to hit the grind. Let me retry there. Mountain Dew is our generation, yeah. Leaving the empty cans of Mountain Dew in the will. A good friend of mine, he used to, speaking of Xbox, he had a whole trailer, like it was a single wide trailer that was just kind of like in the back of his yard. And what he used to do in high school was he would set up LAN parties and just have like an entire living room full of just Xboxes hooked up, tube TVs, flat screen, shit like that. And it was just wonderful. Oh, what was it? They did a revival. They did a revival of like some of the classic Mountain Dews. And I have a friend who was so into that Mountain Dew that he drove like 2 states away to pick up, like, I shit you not, an entire trailer full of that Mountain Dew. I don't think it was the Code Red. I don't think that's the name of it. But... oh, fuck. I'm doing terrible trying to get this thing. How did I do it the first time? I did it, like, without any effort. Their blood chubby, that flavor. They're very good marketing and tastes really good. Yeah. Have you seen that, they're doing Dirty Mountain Dew now? It's based off of a Mormon drink. I think it's like their workaround to coffee or something like that. And it's starting to trend to a point that we're getting it here on the Eastern Shore. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. Get me up there. There we go. It's starting to trend pretty good, surprisingly. It's essentially just a cream soda Mountain Dew. Can I get... oh, no, I didn't get it. Maybe I'll come back to this one. Maybe we'll get a little bit more speed or something. But yeah, they're selling out pretty quickly in, like, the stores here. Yeah, no, it's, dirty soda is something they do in Utah. So, because there's a lot of loopholes between, like, Mormon stuff, they actually have, like, tap bars. So, like, instead of selling stuff like beer, they're selling stuff like dirty sodas, like soda, like, soft drinks and stuff like that. It's really interesting. But, yeah, they go pretty hard with that stuff. Let me do some Burnside. Canada's only an OG green one, the blue one, or melon one. Oh. I'm trying to think which one was my favorite. For me, I wasn't the biggest Mountain Dew person, but there is flavors I do like. I'm restarting that. For me, I've always been like a big Dr. Pepper person. But dude, I kid you not, I swear to God, you know how like there's the gene that makes cilantro smell like soap? I swear to God, there's a gene that makes Dr. Pepper smell or taste like cough syrup. My spouse does not like Dr. Pepper because they say it tastes like cough syrup. And then like one day for me, I shit you not, I started drinking and I was like, am I drinking like cough syrup? And I'm like, please tell me I'm not developing that. It must be false. There's cheerwine soda here that said it tastes like Dr. Pepper, but you might as well be medicine flavored. When it comes to soda, for me personally, I really like the vanilla in it. I still remember when they started introducing like vanilla Coke and everything like that. Oh shit. But I think Burger King was actually one of the first places to implement it. The really nice Burger Kings here had like a what's it called? The soda fountains. And it was a touchscreen thing, and you could be like yeah, I want Pepsi, and then it would have like a side thing where it was like different flavors. So it was like you could have vanilla, cherry, chocolate, like whatever you wanted, and it was so sick. And that's what got me into like big cream sodas and stuff. Oh shit. And Bola Sodi Cloaca. There's some food and drinks with bilingual English, Spanish, and US. Yeah. Let's see, I don't know why there's so much drama about the French print requirement, especially American companies complaining about that. Interesting. I don't think I got enough points for this. Ooh. Yeah, usually, like, I used to drink a shit ton of soda. Like, I used to, like, eat so poorly, which was funny, because I literally, like, weighed nothing. It was when I ate, like, a bunch of junk food and, like, soft drinks and shit like that, I weighed nothing. And then once I started eating actual food is when I started gaining weight. I used to drink, like, a shit ton of soda. But I never really drank too many energy drinks. I don't know if there's anything that y'all like in particular, but I was never a fan of the base Monster. However, it was like the fruit punch Monster, and I think there's like one other. I can't remember the name of it. It's like the mango one with like the it's like blue and it's got like a bunch of like skulls on it. I really liked them, but they weren't something I drank too often. Mainly like it's like, oh, like I got a double shift at work or shit like that, I'll pop one of them while I go between jobs. But like they were never really, hey, I got first place, good shit. They were never something I would crave. And I've talked about it before. I don't know if I've shared it on stream, but there was a point in time where Rockstar energy drinks had a Halo crossover, and it was like you inside the can lid had a redemption thing for Halo Infinite, and it would be like, oh, you get like double XP, or like I think it was like 3 drinks in you get like a skin or something like that. And I went to a local food mart one day, and they quite literally had 50 of these cans. Nobody was buying them. Nobody wanted them. And they were going on sale for 20 cents each. I picked up every single one of them. And I went home. I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably just on the side or something. No, it was inside the can lid. So you had to pop it open. And it's just like, well, shit, then it's like that goes to waste. So I ended up filling up like 36 bottles or so of these things because they were going to expire in like 6 days too, which sucked because then I had to like open all of them for the codes and stuff because I was like, I got my redemptions and then I sent them all to my friends and stuff. And it was two specific flavors. It was like their normal one, which is kind of like a gold color, and then they had like a fruit punch one. And they aren't bad at all. But I ended up just filling up a whole like thing of like water bottles. And my friend came over one time and he opens up the refrigerator and it just looks like I've been hoarding piss for like months. And he's just like, why you got pee in your fridge? I'm like, I don't. They're energy drinks. They were like they're like the golden piss color. And it was so funny because I didn't even think of telling him I just had all of them in there. Is open it up and just, I wish I still had the photo somewhere. It was just, it's like the meme of like mom found the piss drawer. But that the Rockstars actually weren't too bad. They weren't a bad energy drink at all. But once you like last on drinking them with your friends for like 2 months or so, you get sick of it real quick. Can't even drink a full Monster Dew or Mountain Dew because the caffeine. Yeah. You get stuck. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite stories because it's like, and then Halo Infinite was just Halo Infinite, so I was like, damn it. You can smell the sound of the color purple, yeah. But that's probably the last time I had like any sort of energy drinks whatsoever, and that was back in, I want to say 2021. It was just when Halo Infinite was coming out, so they had like crossover stuff. And then when they delayed Halo Infinite, they had a crossover that came out that was supposed to be like in rotation with Infinite coming out, but because it was delayed a whole year, they just had to sell it anyway. And it was those fucking hamburger flavored Pringles. Those are some of the worst things I've ever tasted in my whole life. That was not hamburger, that was pain. That's probably one of the worst Pringle flavors I've ever had. But yeah, thankfully, like, now I'm really big into like drinking tea and water and shit like that. And like I still have sodas, but I'll just limit them to like when I'm working. Like if I'm having like a day where I'm kind of like tired and shit like that, or like I've got a long shift, I'll just get like a Dr. Pepper or like a mug root beer. Pringles just be making flavors out of single taste tester. Oh yeah. It was so funny. One of my coworkers at work today, like I went and got Pringles, and he comes over, he's like, yo, get the what was it called? It was like the fucking extra hot jalapeno chips. And he's like those are really good, man. I was like, have you had them? He's like, no. It's like, fuck off. You make me like suffer for no reason. He's like, yeah. But I'm kind of terrified to try them because like whenever they go above and beyond for a flavor, I know it's not going to be good. They're really good at their core flavors, but anything past that, they're kind of a little stinky on. But I don't really get too many Pringles anymore. They're kind of just like, oh shit, I need something for like a midnight snack. I'll just grab some Pringles. Because like I remember before, you get like a big can, like I'm talking like the can's like bigger than this, for like $1.50. But now they're like what, $4 a can in some stores. Like I can't justify that. That ate all of my speed. Oh my god. Ooh. There we go. And then I'm gonna collect skate now. Skate is always like a funky one to collect in this. Let me read that real quick. I worked during Missouri winters. I'd be starving from the cold, so I ate crazy stuff like a bag of chicken strips and a ghost pepper salsa on the lunch break. Jesus Christ. So many people need to try the salsa because I had no reaction to it. I warned every single person not to try. They talked themselves into it. I used to have a diabolical lunch combination when I used to work 2 jobs. So like one of my first jobs as an adult, I was a manager. And then in my second job, I wasn't, but I had like longer shifts with my management one. So what I do is when I would swap from my management job to just my basic cashier job, I would stop by the Pizza Hut, and not every day, but a good chunk of the days, I would get 2 pizzas. One was always like a buffalo chicken pizza, and the other could have either been like a barbecue chicken pizza, holy shit, or just a like basic pepperoni. And I used to fuck up all like 16 slices in like that little break in between. I can't do that anymore. I can't put away that much pizza at once, but it's like I used to just have long shifts. So it'd be like I'd have my 9-hour shift, and then I'd go and have like a 6-hour shift. There's E. And E is up in this other area. Let's see if I can get it. Not get ran over by a car. Oh shit, wrong way. Pretty sure I got every letter now besides this one. Get some speed. Please, turn around. There we go. Oh no, I don't have A! Shit! But yeah, I used to have like crazy combinations too, because I was always big, because like back then, like you didn't really get paid too much. So like I just get a shit ton of stuff that was on sale and everything like that. Can't remember if this is an objective in here. I'll have to check the thing. I don't think it is. Interesting. I used to just get like the most diabolical shit, cause it'd be like, oh yeah, cookie cakes. Like I go into Walmart and I'd see like they'd be like completely on sale. Instead of them being like what, $10, they'd be like 2, and I'd be like, fuck it, I'll take 4. And then that would just be like part of like my breakfast every day would be some cookie cakes and like whatever else. Somehow I was only like 150 pounds during all that. It is quite impressive. But Pizza Hut, my beloved. Oh, I love them so much. Especially their stuffed crust. Holy fuck, that shit's so good. One of my favorites. Let me try to get secret tape. Oh, dude, like Pizza's some of my favorite food ever. But something really funny is, I don't think I've ever been near that weight since middle school. Yeah, I didn't start gaining weight until my shoulder detached from my back in a workplace injury. After that, I was kind of bedridden, so I couldn't really do anything. Come on, it's not working the same way as it does in 1+2. If I can't get this, I may try to see if I can do Roswell. I think I got enough for Roswell. If not, I can go back and do some of the older ones. Been waiting toward COVID, about 25 years old. Yeah. COVID definitely do that. I don't think I'm getting that. Can't remember what I was saying. I completely just zoned out. Holy shit. Do I got enough for this? 26 tapes. One more. Okay, let me see if I can do some more jam track. Or get rid of gym. Even with gym and other sports, yeah. Like, I went from 150 to 225 in the time between, like, my injury. And it was bad because I couldn't even really do anything. Because, like, when your shoulder, so, like, your trapezius, where it, like, connects, like, your shoulder to your back muscles, when that's detached, you're essentially just fucked. Hey, greetings, Merc. Greetings, mortal? So it was bad. Like, I spent my first year completely, like, bedridden. It was rough. And then my second year, I was able to actually get up and do stuff and, like, get proper, like, physical therapy and everything like that. Let's see if I can get this. No, I bounced right off of it. Damn. Splash sound. Kind of mean, so I'm late. What I missed? Pizza. Yeah, we're just talking about, like, foods and drinks and shit like that. Because there's advertisements and stuff in here for Mountain Dew. Pizza Mountain Dew. But yeah, like, my first year in, it was bad. Like, I was in so much pain. And unfortunately, my shoulder's always going to be messed up. I'm very limited on what I can do. Funny enough, that's why I've been doing a lot of console games, just to rest my shoulder. But I try not to have that limit me, but I also try to realize that I need to limit myself on what I do. I wonder if I'm going to be able to get 40,000 right here. I may be able to bank 40,000 off of this. I'll speed up Iron Man type prosthetics, yeah. Ooh, good shit, Merc. There we go. Let's see, let me read this chat. Hey, Redbucks. That thing is cooked too. Oh, hell yeah. Something that's a little annoying when it comes to the chat box for, like, OBS is it shows you all of the icons for, like, here's when break's starting, here's how many more subs, here's stuff like that. So the chat is like this big, and then it shrinks down to this big. But yeah, when I was bedridden, I ended up gaining, like, so much weight. And, like, I used to be so, like, self-conscious to an extent of, like, it's like, oh man, it's like, I was always afraid of gaining weight. And then once I did, I was like, that's not bad. It's like, I'm actually more comfortable. I sit around, like, 190 now because, like, I walk a lot at work and, like, I occasionally do stuff at our local gym. But like, I'm very content. If I went back up to 225, I think I'd be very content. It was not as scary as it felt like when I weighed like a lot less. Also, time for one of my favorite levels. I love this level so much. Ooh, I actually landed that. I was like, oh, are you shitting me? That flip. Ooh, okay, I'll take that. Bomb Berquist was skating with his head for a second. Please, oh. Thankfully, my injury never required like stitches or anything or surgery, but it was just to a point that it was like it could have used it, but it was like I could just rest and it'll heal, and essentially the results would have been the same if I got stitches or not. Oh, I almost landed both of them. Also, this is always sick. I love how they change this up in the remake and stuff. Shit. One day for shits and giggles, I want to play through the Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD game. No way in hell I'm going to 100% that thing. But I wouldn't mind doing a stream with it. Man, that game is very rough, but I will say it has some really cool aesthetic changes to levels. I really like how a lot of the levels look in that little shitty remake that they attempted. That was, what, I think 7 levels? Wasn't even like a full-length campaign. Song's just too good. A good song to end the Roswell tournament on too. Competition. Ooh, nice. Aww. Oh, I got second place. That's worth it. I'll get the pro bales. I used to skateboard when I was younger, but unfortunately the roads that we had weren't the best, so I was kind of very limited on what I could skate on. But I used to skate down hills, and that's how I used to get around my little town. Because where I lived was like Upper Maryland, and like it's very hilly there, so it was like perfect for like riding like skateboards and bikes and shit like that. Very fun time. Okay, I believe that's everything for Pro Skater 1. I can't remember. I don't think there's any unlockables for 1, right? I don't even think you get, like, Officer Dick or anything in 1. You may. Then you get Pro Bales. I can't remember if you get a video for each skater or not. But yeah, it's a very fun little game. I definitely have grown very more appreciative of this game over the years. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, view videos. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think you don't get any other videos for this. So, now that we've done this, maybe we can move on to something else. I can't remember if I did Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on stream. I can't quite remember though. But something really cool. The menu's going to look a little funky on this just because how the display is set up. If I go over to something like this, then you can see it full screen. But what's really cool about this PlayStation Classic is the fact that the emulator AutoBleem has RetroArch installed alongside it. So if there's stuff that just doesn't work on AutoBleem, you can get it to work on Retro. So it's genuinely really cool. As you can see, there's a bunch of different games here. I was playing through this game. It's like Diddy Kong Racing on crack. It's very nutty. Zico is like crying from that shit. Could always do some Pro Skater 2 as well. This has been a big Tony Hawk kick. You know what? Let's do some 2. It's a good night for the Tony Hawk. Let me edit this. There we go. Something funny is Gorilla Radio actually gets your videos on YouTube blocked in certain countries. So does what's it called? Blitzkrieg Bop. Still no career. This game's got a few cool unlocks. You know, it's Bob Burnquist light. Let's do some more Bob Burnquist. I think Pro Skater 2 probably has my overall favorite collection of levels. At least for like the campaign. There's no levels in 2 that I like groan over. Oh wow, I jumped right over that shit. I gotta get used to the fact that I have manuals again. There we go. Hang time. That. Still gotta do the nose grind. Hope that's not what I wanted. This is one of my favorite levels to speedrun in 1+2. Did I misplace it? I thought I grabbed it. Secret tape. Hit my head, get 50 bucks. I don't think I got the hang time or the tokens, right? Maybe I did, I just didn't pay attention. Let me see. Oh, I did. I do career B. Merc, if you're still here, how much time you got left on work? Okay, let's see if I get this now. Okay, I just jumped right over it again. 1 hour, okay. Exactly. What? That should have counted. There we go. Aw. Not sure how long I'll stream tonight. I'm having a pretty good time. It's a nice chill day. Oops. At some point, I want to get back into doing my Titanfall 2 grinds and stuff. Originally, I was thinking of doing it tonight, but the servers were fairly empty, so I was like, oh, I'll probably wait, just so it wasn't like just waiting in lobbies for half the stream. Oh shit. Aw. There we go. That should be everything in this map besides, I think, the last bill, which is up there. That's fairly easy to grab. So I can grab that next round, then now we'll have everything 100%ed. I think there's some extra cash inside that secret tunnel area. I'm curious if anyone genuinely likes the lip tricks. I feel like they're cool, but I feel like they're just kind of like combo stoppers, or like that you do them when you're not wanting to do them. I feel like they could be cooler if they gave like a lot more points than they actually do. Oh no, speaking of. Oh, that was a bit dirty. That's kind of funny though that you could do a lip trick off of that. Play this level a lot in 2 in GBA. Axe, actually I still have it. I have the original Game Boy Color version of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. And as a kid, I didn't know that there was a PS1 version. I didn't know that there was like a like an actual home console version. So when I had 2, I didn't understand that like there was a difference between home and handheld. And I was like, wow, it's so amazing that they went from like this shitty little Game Boy game to like this impressive like 3D Tony Hawk game on the PS2. And for the longest time, it was my only Game Boy game. You played oh, you had the GBA version. Yeah, the Game Boy Color version's really bad. It's interesting, but it's bad. Somewhere I actually have my Game Boy Color. When I went on vacation, I bought a case for it. I want to start getting like a few games for it. That way I can just experience the Game Boy. I had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and then years later I was gifted Wario Land 2. And that's the only 2 Game Boy games I've ever had. I've played a lot more, like through emulators and stuff like that, and like the Switch Online even. I've got like a PSP that has a bunch of Game Boy Color and stuff games on it. But the physical games, I've only ever had 2. Yeah, it doesn't look great at all. And it's like some of the levels are like some of the levels are completely flat, so they're just completely like 2D, and then some of them are like a little isometric, but they're isometric in a way that just doesn't work. There we go. Let's start with those stats. But yeah, the Game Boy Color ones or Game Boy Advance ones are better. Something that surprised me is just how good American Skateland for the Nintendo DS is. I started playing that last year, and I had a blast. It was really, really cool. It was actually impressive just how good it felt and like how well it performed on a Nintendo DS. Oh, I completely forgot about the other cache in the tunnel. I was so excited to get that one. There we go. But yeah, I didn't end up getting Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on my own until I'd probably say I was about like 14. Like, I knew what Pro Skater 2 was at that point and stuff, but like, I just generally didn't have access to a lot of retro games. Where I lived, there wasn't really any like video game stores in particular. Like, you had GameStop, but GameStop wasn't really doing retro at the time. And if they did, it was like dummy expensive. Pretty sure I got all of the hall passes, but I'm not certain. Let me retry. Alright, cool. Looks like I got it. Left your skate. may be able to reach the secret tape. Oh, so close. Let's see. I think I got this. Yeah, let's go. Some extra cash over here. One of my favorite things about Tony Hawk levels is these secret, useless little areas. They may have like absolutely no use to them. They may quite literally just have a single quarter pipe or something like that. But I don't know, I kind of just like finding like little secret areas that just is just random. It's like sometimes they're just completely useless, like the big ring in Foundry from 3. But then you also find like some of the coolest shit, like the whole little hidden city in Tokyo. I never knew that Tokyo had a secret area until like, I'd probably say 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Blew me away. I was like, holy shit, there's still stuff I'm learning to this day about these games. I got that. I've got the secret tape. I think I need to get like the 6 score. I go after that now. Aw. Ooh, that was close. And also go after these. That particular rail took me the longest damn time to figure out that that was an objective. This. There we go. Ooh, I just got hit by him again. This should be the last one. There we go. And then like even back in this game, I think they started the secrets. I can't remember. I think one has like 1 or 2 little secrets, I think, but generally they're just like everything's out in the open. There's nothing really hidden, but 2 is where they really started doing it. Like there's a secret if you ride this rail here, as the bell rings, it'll unlock these doors. Unfortunately, I did it right before the bell rang. But like as the bell rings, when you skate on it, it'll unlock these extra little rooms. And it generally doesn't really have anything in it besides, I think, some extra cash, especially depending on which skater you pick. But it's just so cool that it's like there's extra little hidden details in these games. Let me see if I can recreate it. The easiest way is, at least in 1+2, is by the time you reach the fence or the rail guard over this way, it opens up. Preferably not going that slow. I think it's too late. do this again and not get hit by him. That part is definitely the worst part of this map, I'll tell you what. Damn, they're quick in this. Oh, there we go. Yep, they're open. But yeah, it's just like little extra rooms inside the school. It's like, that's so cool. Like, these things did not need to be added, but like, it just gives a little bit more flair to the levels. I'm sure definitely people like kids on the playground and shit back in the day used to be like, oh yeah, I found this secret area. Ooh. I think the 6 score is 50,000. Oh, I'm not gonna get that. Oh, maybe it's not. Let me see what the level goals are. 100,000. Oh, shit. Aw. Ooh, okay, I'm just gonna retry that. That was not good. Still say my overall favorite Tony Hawk game will definitely always be 3. At least for engine-wise. Something about 3, I don't know. I've always really enjoyed how grounded 3 feels compared to like the other future entries. Got a pretty good score so far. Ooh, damn it. Aw. Doing good in the beginning, not so hot now. Try repeating my combo from earlier. Not doing hot. That should be enough. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think engine-wise, 3 is definitely my favorite map selection. And then if I had to go through like campaign, I'd probably say 2 or 3's PS1 version is probably my favorite. The PS1 version of 3 is very fun. This level's got a fun little secret too. If you hit this little light post over here, you can unlock a little secret. Or not the light, right here. There we go. And then I think this area becomes like a shrine of Tony Hawk in 1+2 remake. I think they even remade this in American Wasteland too. I think Brazil is like the last level in Thal's career mode, I think. Or classic mode, I think they call it there. Unless you have the, what's it called? Like the limited edition one. My limited edition one ended up being damaged, so I wasn't able to play too much of it. And I got a replacement one, but it was just the basic one. I was so disappointed to learn that, like, there was 2 versions. It's like, damn. I still have them. I still have both of them. Maybe one day I'll get them, like, fixed up. I really like the concept of American Wasteland. It's also probably my second favorite engine. But, the campaign is just kind of like a really big tutorial. Like even down to the last areas, like in the casino and stuff, you're learning how to do lip tricks and shit like that. But I thought American Wasteland had some really cool stuff. I love the box art. It's probably one of my favorite box arts in the series. I like the little cheeky no loading zone to add in that there's no loading screens. I thought that was kind of fun. Ooh, shit. I still remember when, like, Project 8 and everything came out. I was so excited when Thal, like, I still remember just seeing it at the Walmart. It was on, like, it had its own little advertisement section. And I still just remember seeing, like, the whole logo and, like, the little pop-up box and everything. And so excited to take it home. And I don't fully remember my memories with it, but I do remember a lot of them. Cause I think, what was that, 2006? I think it was 2006. Because I'm pretty sure Thug 2 was 2005 or 2004. Yeah, it'd been like 2005, I think. It was 2006, I can't remember. But, that one I think I spent the most time in. I spent the most time probably as a kid in Thug 2 and Thal. shit. Let's see if I can get the K first. Go for the A. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I got it. I thought it was too far away. Now I got a 50-50 to Joey statue. Oh, that's bad of me. There we go. This is probably one of my favorite levels overall to do the career mode in. It's just a really fun level to skate around and complete stuff. May be able to get this. Nope, I ain't getting that. Oh, I didn't get the money either. I'll do some more of here. Man, it's starting to get a little bit hotter here again. We're still in the kind of like stormy time of... He was invisible. We're still kind of in like a little bit of a stormy front going on, but we're not really getting much rain at all, which is a little disappointing, but it's just been humid as hell. Alright, let me retry that. That's bad. Sometimes I do good, and then a lot of times I just eat shit. But yeah, I've been wanting it to rain more because it's just like we're going through kind of like a drought here, and we definitely could use like some sort of rain. But no, it'll sprinkle a little bit and then just nothing. Because we've still got a big issue with like pollen being all over the place. But we haven't really had any sort of rain this year. We had more blizzards than we had rain, which is wild because normally it's the opposite. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, come on. Alright, I got this. I'm doing terrible with that. I'm not getting enough, what's it called? Like inertia to move. Let's try to get the other cache here while I'm at it. I don't know how to fully get the cache up there. Because you can't wall ride off this. I don't know how you're supposed to get that. Oh, the hydrants. Yeah, that's easy. I can do them. Oh yeah, I'll have to send you a photo of my actual V1 controller. I know we were talking about the other week. I used to have two of them, but I don't know what happened to the second one. But I love those controllers so much. These replica classic ones almost feel like the actual V1s, but there's something just a little off about them. They're a little too, like, light. They're a little too flimsy, I think. Let me try to get some of these high scores now before I attempt Secret Tape again. Oh. There's the pro score. I think the 6 score is what, like 100,000 or 200,000? Oh, I was almost able to get the cash. Heck yeah, points. Oh shit, not getting the speed I want. Ooh. Playing the song on drums, easy but fun. I need to get... One thing I'd love to get one day, speaking of drums, is an electric drum kit. I think they'd be very fun. I ain't getting that 200,000 here. These Mesh are good budget kits. Interesting. How much do they normally range? I know some drum kits can be like absolutely expensive. Can't go wrong, to be honest. A few compromises, but you're starting out there great. Interesting. Let me attempt this now. I can't remember if the shortcut opens up in this version or not. I have to assume it does. May as well just do the normal way instead. There we go, that's the speed I'm looking for. I don't think there's anything else in here. There's a point in time when I was a kid, I was learning how to do drums, but I never really went far with it. Oh, it does open up the secret little shortcut. Let's see if I can get this. I'm not getting that way. Back to this. I ain't getting that. Damn. But yeah, there was a point in time where I was trying to learn instrument stuff, but it just didn't really work out for me. I don't really have like a sense of rhythm, unfortunately. Oh, that's not bad at all. I'm expecting like way higher. Ooh, I can get this. The thing I was much better at was doing lighting and stuff for like bands. Like that's what my dad used to do, is he was a big light and sound tech. So I ended up learning a lot through him. Is with marketplace, the gold mine for used kits, maybe 150 to 200. People buy them and lose interest, or they upgrade. Yeah, that's understandable. Oh, 150,000. Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking. I was thinking it was 200K. I'll probably do that. Yeah, let me try it. So close. I'm gonna get that damn color eventually. Ooh. Try to get it. There we go. Close. There we go. I was like, as long as that taxi doesn't hit me, I'm good. Besides the cash, I believe I got everything done in this level. Yep. I still got that whole brand new guitar for like what's it called? For like Guitar Hero and shit that I haven't played yet. I don't think I do have it on hand. So like I like playing like Guitar Hero, like Clone Hero and stuff like that every now and then. But I didn't really have like a guitar. I only had a Guitar Hero live guitar. So what I did is I made a makeshift guitar out of a keyboard. So I had it where like these are my buttons, these are my like strum and stuff like that. And you know what? It worked out pretty well. Like it was actually a pretty decent thing, because like this keyboard was only like $3. But then I was like, I had been wanting a guitar for the longest time, and I finally got one. And then my interest for playing like rhythm games just dropped off the face of the earth. Like, man, one day I'll get to use it. Oh, that was a bad start. Oh, it's such a good song too. That was a slightly less bad start. Oh, that should have landed. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, I discovered a special. Yeah, there we go. Oh shit. Pro score. That 6 scores up 200k. I wasn't getting much out of that. 200k, yep. I'm gonna do the paint cans now. I'd probably definitely say, like, this is one of the cooler concepts of a map, but it's definitely one of the weaker maps, I think. It's really awesome to have, like, a recreation of a park, especially now I believe it's been torn down and stuff. But unfortunately, it just doesn't really transfer over to a game like this. Definitely glad it's in here because it's a piece of history, but it definitely isn't like the best map. This map's really bad in Pro Skater HD, to a point that I wonder why they decided that map out of all the maps to put in there. Because I think there's 19, there's either 19 or 21 maps between 1 and 2, and outside of, or between all of that, they chose 7. Ooh, that was close. The sand is scary. Holy shit. You touch it and you instantly get put back at the spawn point. I think I'm gonna be fortunate enough to get this run. Nah. Let me put some money into stats. Spend some cash. There we go. All the important stuff. Yeah, that should be good. Sometimes I like to play through some of these classic modes without upgrading stats at all. I feel like some of the earlier games definitely require stat upgrades to be able to beat some objective stuff. But I think it's always kind of fun just seeing how far you can get with just default stats with certain skaters. Me rebind this. There we go. Is there any others? There we go. I'll definitely be able to get skate, or not skate, the secret tape. Still a very cool level overall. We're able to make it work. Aw. About how much air time you can get right off of these little ramps. Oh, close. I think I got it next try. There we go. And there we go. Good shit. 2-for-1 combo. And I got $50. Oh, yeah. I think I can remember the Ollie the Magic Bomb one. Let me try doing that one. Usually that's one I always avoid. But I think I've played enough of 2 to remember where he goes. I'm pretty sure in the Pro Skater HD they randomize his spots too. I can't remember. I think he comes over here. Yep, there he is. And then I go back here. He's not here. I think he's in that little lip on the other side. Oh shit, no, he's not. He may be right here. Shit, where is he? There he is. So he goes there, and then he goes over here, and then he goes back to that beginning area at the end. Okay, I remembered it fairly closely. There we go. He's always my go-to secret skater in 3. And if it's not him, I go for the Neversoft Eyeball. I love both of them. Trying to do the Neversoft Eyeball without upgrading any stats is a miserable time. But it's still fun trying to see how far you can get, because all of his stats are just straight 1s. Let me see what I got left. I think I got the VB transfers. I may be able to get this. I'll attempt it once. I'm never the best at getting these transfers. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's good. That's a good run so far. Usually that's the one I always flub. Get that. And I believe this is a transfer. Oh, it's not. I think it's the small one. Shit. Go back here. It's something really small that I gotta do. Oh, it's like, it's not that. What is it? Is it this? I'll go attempt it in a bit. Let me try getting this one. There we go. Ooh, 4. Oh, I got any other ones. Oh, it's this. I think it's this one. A skinny transfer. Shit, what's the last one? Let me try. That was a good attempt, though. I'm happy that I was able to get the first one down, like, down pat. If I can get it once, I can get it again. Definitely not that time. This transfer, ooh, good shit. Just say this transfer is always very hard to get. I feel like that. Oh, it's this transfer. Oh, that's a wreck. There we go. 2 of 4. And I know where the other ones are. Just the skinny one. Okay, so first try. I think I got it. Yeah, let's go. That's everything here, besides just doing the cash. Yeah, hell yeah. Skate Street's always really cool. This is probably one of my favorite competition levels. I think this is also based off of somewhere, if I recall. Aw. Aw, I was hoping to hit a grind on that. That should give me enough points, I think. Yeah, it's passable. I'm surprised I didn't bail there. That's bail. I knew that was going to be a bail. Hey, got me in second place so far. Ooh, that's a bad start. I gotta start using my my specials and stuff. I think it's like 2 grinds I got, I believe. I believe it's gonna be a solid second place. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna go to Philly. Place I used to be at for a little bit in my life. Not too long. Place I'll gladly never live at again, but it was cool. Oh. There's a special. There we go. Got my 50 bucks. I think it's what, 250? Pretty sure it's 250,000. kind of flubbed the second half, but hey, I got the first two. These games are very impressive, how you can just, like, zone out and play them and just kind of, like, not get tired of it. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, okay, just rinse and repeat what I just did. Usually I'm very sporadic with games. Like, I'll play a game for a little bit, and then I'll hop on to something else. Like, just the way I play games in general is kind of like I have 5 that I go back and forth on at a time. Obviously not like every 30 minutes or so, but it'll be like, okay, I've played a little bit of this, time to move on to the next game. Or it's just like little bits of progress, like doing little bits of chip work to them. Where it's like Tony Hawk games, I can just like play through the whole thing and not feel like it's like, oh, time to move to the next thing. Funny enough, 3+4 actually made me feel that way. I really like 3's campaign in 3+4, but man, that game had some issues. I kind of zoned out talking there. Let me actually get the bells. Very satisfying when you're able to get high air off of those tiny little what are they called? Like ramps. But man, when you whiff it and you only get like a small amount of air, it's always so sad. I got that. Now I gotta do the dark slide, I think. Yeah, like that. There's a sweet spot to it. I clearly didn't hit it. Oh, that was enough. Bounce right off of it. Let me try it again. Oh, I did it too early. Nope, didn't get it. Doing it right? I think I'm doing it right. Yeah, blunt slide. Make it? Can I make it? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Aw, damn. There we go. Alright, time for skate. I think skate's fairly easy in this. Aw. Ooh, we're gonna be a little faster. There we go. Ooh, obliterated by train. Or, bus. What a way to go. Oh. I'm gonna do that all the way. I ended up passing through Philly on my vacation. Oh, come on. There we go. 4. And third one's over here. There we go. And the last one, I believe, is up here. There we go. Yeah, drain the fountain and the secret tape are really easy to get, so I'm gonna get them, and I'll go to Bull Ring. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite maps as well. It's very solid. That's a bad attempt. Well, I got the money. Still not fast enough. Let's try this again. Damn, still too slow. Alright, maybe what I'll do is I'll try getting the secret tape. Because the secret tape line leads up to it anyway. I think that's what speedrunners do for it. Yeah, that's fairly easy. Get the extra cash. Oh, shit. I think that's, for the most part, everything I need. Get me some extra stat points real quick, and then I'll complete Bull Ring. Give me just 1 second. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, full stats. Full stats for bullring. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully this stream's been interesting enough to watch. Hopefully some of my failed attempts have been a little comedic, if anything. Ooh, shit. Oh, I wanted to land that. I was hoping to hit the grind. That was just a little too short. Ooh. I don't think that's gonna get me too high up. That got me in the 80s. I'm probably sure it's like, ooh, yeah, I was gonna say that's not even 4th place, but oh, I didn't expect to land that, but it would have been sick. Ooh, that's a bit rough. Oh shit. Yeah, it's 3rd. We'll do something to pull it around just to get 3rd. Oh shit. The fact that they put a flip trick in the grabs always throws me off. Yeah, that was way better. That was a way better pull around. I'm going to predict I'm probably going to get 2nd or 3rd. I'm thinking probably 2nd. Yeah, 2nd. Hey, it works for me. Did I get pro bales again? Hell yeah. Yeah, these are lovely games. I always have a wonderful time playing through them. Not sure what I want to do now. I just did Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 on stream. the other day. I'm gonna save Pro Skater 4 for its own separate thing, just because it's such a bigger game, and it's a game that I have less experience with. So I'm going to be kind of like hiccuping a lot more through it. It'll be a bit longer of a stream. Yeah, that's pretty solid. There we go. So I'm gonna save career one more time, and then I guess we'll move on to something else. Let me quit out of this. And then I'll probably be doing more of this specific retro arc. It's awesome that like the PlayStation Classic can just run this with like no problems. Question is, what next? I've done a few of these on stream already, so I'm trying not to double dip. Like I did Crash 2, stuff like that. Did Armorines. Sometimes I forget why I got on here too. I need to add even more. I've got a really big USB stick just for this. Ford racing is surprisingly hard. Like I'm actually quite impressed. Like you need to have like a lot of knowledge when it comes to that. You know what? I kind of just want to do some driving around in Driver 1 or Driver 2. Shit. This was a childhood game of mine. I spent a lot of time in just a just drive mode. Unfortunately, my disc was scratched to hell. So, like, the first few cutscenes just did not work whatsoever. So I was never able to really play much of the campaign. I was able to do, like, the first level. And once it gets to the second cutscene in the game, it just didn't work. Also, this game has some real-world music in it, too, so you can get copyright strike playing it.
Maybe he don't even exist.
Maybe he don't even exist. Yes. My favorite thing is those double-barreled shotguns have way more than just 2 rounds in them each. I think he fires like 8 shots out of 1.
All over Illinois.
So what is it Lenny knows?
I don't think this would ever be a game I would play through the campaign on stream, but I love just going through and playing little bits and pieces. This game can be hard at times. It was that cutscene. This cutscene right here that would crash.
It's only a matter of time. Vasquez will come back for you.
Let's attempt. Do I actually have them unlocked? No, I do not. Let's attempt to do some of these missions, because they are hard. Like, they could have definitely used a tutorial in 2. They had the tutorial in 1, but it was balls hard.
gums glued up before they set light to his head.
Listen, here's the whole play. We had a witness to the shooting. He saw a guy named Pink Lenny sitting next to our friend here. Yesterday, this witness scrammed out on us. He knows a whole lot more than he spilled. More about Pink Lenny. I want you teamed up and undercover, well clear the clubhouse. Put out some feelers for the witness and put us wise on why we got Brazilian hatchet men taking on lead in Chicago.
There's the Doom closed door sound. I always remember this cutscene.
We got ourselves some action.
He's real jumpy.
And he's real jumpy. Get ready to make a move. Get your butt over here before he blows.
Alright, let me see where the map is. This game can be very confusing on where to go. But yeah, kid me could never complete even really level 1. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, this game has some of my favorite driving and vehicles in gaming. It's very grounded. It's very grounded but very action movie-ish. And I never felt like games have come a long way, but I've never felt like they capture this grittiness the way Driver 2 and Driver in general does. There's a lot of fantastic games that have come out over the years that are newer, that capture their own style, that are wonderful. But this specific style, I think, never really came back. Just had a wicked sneeze. Holy shit. We got one more block. Two of my favorite cars in games. I had always wished there was a car that looked identical to these. There's some that look somewhat similar, but for the most part, they're very what's it called? They're created just for this game. They use bits and pieces of real cars to make the designs. But yeah, I'll probably just play around a little bit more of this, and then I'll probably call it. I always just think having Driver is just a fun little time. Plus, it's already 3 a.m. Holy hell.
He's making a move.
So I'll do a few more of this, and I'll call it there. And what, live 3 hours? Yeah, I'm gonna lose him. I gotta restart. I spun out a few too many times.
He's making a move. He's in the blue sedan across the street. Punch it.
I think he makes a hard turn in the next 2 blocks, I think. No, he juked me. Oh, fuck.
You're losing him.
Oh. I was anticipating him turning.
He's making a move. He's in the blue sedan across the street. Punch it.
Yeah, probably do like a level or 2 more of this. Maybe a little test drive. But yeah, I'll start wrapping it up. But I do want to say, before I do start wrapping up, I appreciate everyone who's tuned in tonight/today for anyone who is in daytime. We ended up at a pretty big turnout today, so thank you all very much. Genuinely appreciate it, that the fact that you stayed around and watched me play okay at Tony Hawk and stuff. I'm gonna lose this one again. Ooh, no.
Losing him.
He's gone. So thank you very much. I appreciate it as always.
He's making a move. He's in the blue sedan across the street. Punch it.
You gotta focus on him. Turn. Between trees. I think I'm gonna lose him.
You're losing him.
Ah, I may not be able to beat level 2. Damn. Shows my skills at this game.
He's making a move. He's in the blue sedan across the street. Punch it.
Maybe this will help. Shit, wrong thing. There we go. He doesn't turn at all. Oh, are you shitting me?
You're losing him.
I even knew it. I even knew he was gonna do that, and I still fuck up. Oh, man.
He's making
Yeah,
a move.
if I struggle at level 2, no way hell
Sedan
I'm getting,
across the
like,
street.
past Havana and
Punch
shit.
it.
The farthest I've ever gotten in this game, I think, was to Havana. I can still keep up with him. There's another fake out. There we go. Oh, hallelujah. He gets out and he skedaddles on the fucking train. The train mission is painful, I'll tell you what. Save game. Probably just do a little bit more test drive and then head out. Nice little 3-hour mark. Just fun, kind of just playing random stuff. So, as always, I always appreciate the fact that, like, y'all enjoy my streams enough to stick around, even if I am, like, hopping between multiple games and stuff like that. Let's do some Havana. I believe this is a car I really like. I really love the two main cars in Havana too. They're just awesome looking. And they're my favorite sounding vehicles. That music's so good. Nah, what do you mean it's at 60? But I used to spend so much time as a kid just playing around in the test drive or the just drive mode, and always just had a wonderful time. I unlocked a few things in here, and I remember one time somehow I was able to access the cheats that you're able to, like, disable cops and stuff, and it was wonderful. I still vividly remember that. Just driving all throughout Chicago without a single car, like a single cop car. I want this blue car. I'm taking it. Oh, never mind. Maybe I'll get this blue car. Yeah. It all worked out. This is my favorite variant. It's so beautiful looking. I'm not even really a car person, and I just love it to death. Seeing like the damage these vehicles take, like this in Rush 2, and being like, oh, this is the future of gaming. Like gaming can't get no more realistic than this. It's wild how quickly time flies and how much stuff upgrades. I'm surprised I survived doing that turn like that. That was kind of sick. My car. Here's another favorite of mine. I love this one to death too. Oh no, don't you leave. Aw, you bastard. Oh, what? Oh, my frame rate, oh, my PC. Game's gotta think a little extra hard today. You, my car. That's my car. I'll be taking that. Yeah, I love the way this car looks. Peak. Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Oh. I think it just took a full circle. It's easy to get lost in this in Havana. Doesn't even matter where I'm driving in this game. It's just fun just to cruise. Oh, how dare you. No. No. At me. Well, shit. I think it's a pretty funny way to end the stream. But yeah, 3 hours. It didn't really feel like it at all. I got any unlocks? I don't think I do. There's a bunch of cool stuff in that's like crammed in Driver 2 as well. Yeah, like the multiplayer, you've got the driving games, you've got the extra little secret menu stuff like the cheat codes and like the what's it called, Blue Mountain and shit like that. So really cool. But yeah, I think I am going to end it here. As always, thank you very much. It means a lot. Um, I'm glad I can be entertaining enough to watch through for most of my stream. So, much appreciated as always. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. And bye-bye.